just go through the words, because in next coming lectures, in next coming programs, we are going to use almost all the keywords. So these are the keywords which you cannot use as a variable, as a constant, or as a, also we can say as a identifier. We can not use these keywords like auto, break, case, care, continue, do, default, constant, and so many other keywords are there. So this is about the keywords. Okay, so this was the last one.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so the next is constant and variables. Shashwat, I think better you keep your mic on mute, so at least I can know that yes, there is a connectivity. Fine, Shashwat?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Guys, just ignore the constant spelling mistake. Okay, so here we have the constant versus variable. So just give one example of constant and variable.
I is a constant and any variable
Pi,
can be number.
yeah, pi is a constant, means the value which is predefined or some value which is not always pi. Suppose I want to use no is equal to 10 throughout the program. Suppose, let me write. Let's say that I'm taking one variable integer no is equal to 10. Means at the beginning of the program I writing no is equal to 10. So in this case, this no is a constant, because throughout the program I'm not going to change the value of this no. So this is the constant, right? And the value which we can change, that we call the variable. So this is about the constant and variable. Some points are here that you will understand later on after the next slide. So shall I go ahead, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So see, storage classes. The new topic is a storage classes. What is the meaning of storage classes? So in normally when you write the any C program, so each and every variable has some particular storage class, like automatic variables, external variables, static variables, and register variables. And this storage classes, the storage classes decides the scope, the visibility, and the lifetime of the variable. What does it mean? Let's understand. So very first, total 4 storage classes are there. How many storage classes, guys?
4.
4 storage classes are there. The first storage class is automatic. Automatic means suppose you have not written anything before the variable declaration, that goes for the automatic. Second, you need to mention external. Third, you need to mention static. And fourth, you need to mention the register variables. Now we know the meaning of the variables. Some are the automatic variables, means by default, whatever you have or wherever you have written the variables, it will automatically decide the class. Let's say I write integer ans. Fine. So if this is the place where you can mention the name of the storage class. Why we need storage class, that I'll explain. But suppose you have not written anything, automatically it goes for to the auto class. Suppose I write extern integer ans. It means that this variable is a part of the external storage class. The similar way I can write the static and register. This way I can write. So what is the different storage class and why we need class? Let's understand that. Okay. Now what happens when you write your program? Let's say that here I have started my program. My main is here. It is ending over. So this is my main function. Inside the main function, you may find other such type of brackets or of blocks. Remember word block, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Then let's say some other block is also there. And here somewhere I have written integer no. I have not written any storage class name over here. So by default it will be
Automatic.
variable.
automatic variable. Very good. Now when you say that this no is here, it means its scope is this much, and means we cannot use this no over here. So this is the scope. This is the scope variable. Right now we are just understanding this scope, visibility and lifetime words. Then we'll understand that how different storage classes works with this. So this is the scope. Then next we have the visibility. The visibility means in certain cases you can write like private, protected and public. These are the actually normally we use these terms in the C++, but just for the understanding purpose of the visibility. The meaning of the visibility is that the scope of this variable is this much only. But what if I want to use this variable somewhere else? In that case, I need to pass this variable to some particular block. Okay, I want to use the same no in this. So in this I need to pass this. How to pass this, how to send this no to this, that we will see in the functions. But this we call the visibility. The next we have the lifetime. The lifetime is that up to how long the variable remains or the data remains in the memory. That we understand by the term lifetime. Because see, suppose see the scope of this no. The scope of this no is for this block only, right? It means once I'll end up with the execution of this block, this no will be removed. In that case, if I'm not going to use this no further. So this is the lifetime. Certain variables leave up to the block. Certain variables leave up to the main. How to understand this or how to use these words, that we will see in the next slide. Right now just get familiar with some words like scope. The meaning scope is the block where you are using that particular variable. Visibility means how many different blocks can use the same variable, and lifetime means that how long the variable will remain or the data will remain in the memory. Because what happens, guys, when you run the program, when you execute the program, at that moment, till that moment only your memory has that value or the variable. Once you come out from the console, when you come back to the editor, all variables, all the places will be deleted, or all places or all locations, this memory locations will be free. So this we call the lifetime. The storage classes. The storage classes are nothing but the group or the sections or the area inside the memory. Because see, just like our home, see, suppose in my home I can cook in kitchen. There is always some certain use, right? Some certain use of that particular location. Kitchen is for the cooking, drawing hall is just for the sitting, bedroom is just for the sleeping or for the resting. So it means that there are some storage classes, or which are the area inside the memory which defines that, okay, if it is for the automatic, it means so and so is scope, so and so the visibility. If it comes under the external, then some another thing. And just like the static and the register. More this concept will be cleared in the next slide. Fine, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. See, so here you will have a better idea what are storage classes and how we now we know that where you can write the storage classes. Normally, because we are beginners, normally we don't use storage class. This is just for the theory purpose or just to have an information or the knowledge that yes, storage class concept is there in the C. So basically we have 4 different classes. Storage class. Okay, now the storage, where actually suppose when you are saying integer no, when you say integer no, so where actually it stores the variable. Suppose it is automatic, it will store the value in memory, that is your RAM. But suppose it is written register, it will store the same value in the register area. And for static and the external, again in the RAM. Now let me draw something over here. See guys, let's say this is your CPU. This CPU contains ALU, CU and small registers. All are registers. Registers are nothing but the memories only. These are the memory where you can store the data. Outside the CPU or near the CPU, you will have your RAM. RAM, guys, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
So in certain cases, or also you can store the data inside the RAM and also inside the register. Depending on the job, depending on the requirement, it will decide that where actually your variable will make the space. Suppose you have written automatic. Suppose you have written the automatic, then it will automatic. In that case, it will make a space in the RAM. Exceptional case is register. Only in the case of register, it will make the space over here. Otherwise, in rest of other cases, it will make the space in the RAM. Default initial value. See, the default initial value, when you say integer is the integer, no. You have not declared, you have not initialized this variable yet with any value. In that case, suppose it's automatic, by default garbage. Remember guys, I told you that suppose you have not written anything before the variable declaration, by default it is automatic, and that is the reason that it contains the garbage value. The similar way, if it's a register, again the garbage value. But in the case of the static and external, in the case of static and external, it will store the 0. This you can check, this you can test by declaring 4 different variables and write down the name of the storage class before it and simply print that variable. You will get an idea that if it's automatic and register, it will print the garbage value, but if it is static or external, it will the 0, means by default it will contain the 0. Understood everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then we have the scope. See, local to the block in which the variable is defined. Remember in the previous slide I explained the block concept. Like I have my main function. Inside the main function I have certain blocks. So this is the scope for any variable. This is the scope. So that's why local to the block in which the variable is defined. Means if I have declared the variable over here, the scope of that variable is up to this block only. In case automatic, register and static. In all the 3 classes, we have the scope limited, that is up to that block only. For automatic, for register and for static, for all the 3 storage classes, the scope will remain the same, that is the block. But if you have written external, suppose you have written external before the variable name, it means you can use this variable at any place, here, 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 anywhere you can use. That is the scope, means where you can use that particular variable, that we call the scope. Understood, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The last one is life. Life means what, guys? In normal words, what is the meaning of life? From birth to death?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? That we call the life, from birth to death. So, when you declare any variable, can I say it's a birth of the variable?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? So see, here we have a memory block. Okay, and here I'm writing integer no. So at the moment, and also I'm saying n is equal to 10. So at the moment I declare and initialize the variable no, it will create the space in the memory and it will assign the value 10. Is it right?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So this point is a birth of the variable. But I want to check, I want to know that till how long it will remain in this memory, because ultimately it is occupying the space in the memory. When you declare any variable, it is occupying some space in the memory. So how long it will remain in the memory, that is related with the life. And at the moment it cleans the free the space, we call it a death, right? So this is called the life of the variable at the time we declare it, and at the moment it releases or it makes the space free. So automatic, for the class automatic, till the control remains within the block in which the variable is defined. This is something related with this. Suppose this variable is over here. It means what? It means what? That once I'll come out from this block, it will free the space. It will free the space till the control remains within the block in which the variable is defined. Hence, once I'll come out from this block, it will free the space. So I can say that the life of this variable is, let's say here you have 4 statements in this block, and this is the place where you have declared this variable. So can I say the life of this variable is from this point to this point? This is the life, right?
Yes.
Because once you will come out from the block, when it will get the close curly bracket, it will free the space. So this is the life. So in the case of automatic and register, both the cases are similar. Like the life will remain, or life will be up to the block only. The next we have value static. The value of the variable continues to exist between false. It means what? That whether you have written the static or any variable, suppose here I have written the static. So it might be possible that this NO is being used in other blocks. In that case, you can say that the value of this variable, means this 10, will continue to exist between different function calls, means how many times you are passing this value from one block to another, or how many different times this variable is used in the throughout the program. So that many times, or up to that moment, it will remain live. So this is the life of the static variable or static storage class. And the last one is the external. Till the program's execution does not come to the end, wherever you have declared the variable, no matter wherever you have declared the variable, whenever you have declared the variable, but till you will end the execution of the program, it will not it will not free the space. That is the external. Understood, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so it is about the storage class. It is about the storage class. This is a pure theory, no any practical things. But suppose you want to check it out, you can check for this garbage value. So you'll get an idea. And it's one more thing. In next days, we will do the programs. So at that time, you will understand that actually what is life and what is scope. Right now, just you should know that okay, some scope is there, some life is there, but how we can know that what is the scope and how to check the life of the variable, that all will be more understandable in the function topic. There is a one topic, functions, user defined functions. In that topic you will understand all these terms in a more better way. So right now, just keep in mind, there are 4 storage classes. All have a different storage, different initial value, different scope, and the different life, depending on that which way storage class you have used. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.